welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, my name's Harmony. I've created this YouTube channel as a way to keep myself accountable for all things fitness, healthy eating, and just finding that balance in the gym again and with my fitness to make sure I'm really enjoying it and not just going to the gym out of habit, and that I'm hitting my goals while being happy. So today I thought it would be kind of fun / cool, although maybe not cool. I'm the only one who might find it cool, but that's okay. This is all about holding myself accountable. To bring you along for what I eat in a day, as I have a double training day today. So I've already gone to the gym this morning. I had an upper body day, and I'm currently on my last game actually of my social summer hockey season. I'll be going back into preseason in January. So I've just been doing social summer. This is a way to keep fit and enjoy playing hockey in a not as competitive format, not as competitive. Yeah, so let's go. Sorry, I don't actually know if you're going to be able to hear me over the microwave probably, but that's okay. Another thing I thought I'd mention that's super important for me every day, but particularly on double training days, is my fluid intake. So I already had one of these when I was at the gym this morning, and when I took the dogs for a walk, I just finished it off when I got home. But I might try and have 3 more of these at least. So these are 600 or 700 mils each, throughout the day as I'm working, and then I'll add some electrolytes to these. And thank you, those are my oats. I'll have the electrolytes either before my game or during my game. And then obviously I'll have water afterwards. Another thing I'm trialing at the moment is taking magnesium. I get a lot of cramps in games, not so much when I'm just running regularly, but I think because of the constant pace in the game and just constantly decelerating and accelerating, I just get lots of calf cramps. So during winter season, it was like quite bad. So I thought I'd try it now while I'm in summer social and just through the summer to see if it actually works ahead of next season. I literally don't know how I keep doing it, but I keep making my oats so watery, and I just need to listen to what the packet says and not be intuitive with how much water I'm putting in. But yeah, I'm actually not very hungry this morning, and I think it's because it's already hot, hotter than it usually would be anyway. And then I'm just gonna add my peanut butter. If I don't have peanut butter, I like having Biscoff in there, or just something that makes it a little less boring and adds a little bit of fat in there compared to just having oats and banana. So that's my porridge. I'm gonna have my porridge, my water, and my tablet, and then I'll come back maybe in half an hour or so. I'll see how I'm going with work and make my coffee. Yeah. I've got a meeting in quite literally a minute, but I've just made my coffee. Gonna go drink that and listen in on my meeting. I am tired enough though that I just made my coffee into the drip tray instead of my cup the first shot, so hopefully this helps with that. On a side note, look at them. Oh, actually they're being naughty, but they're hanging out together at least. Oh, they're just eating sticks and they're sharing. It's now 11 a.m. and I'm about to have my first snack of the day. So I've got some apple and a lemon white chocolate coconut protein ball that I made. The recipe is on my shorts or on my TikTok as well if you want to have a look or you're interested. Normally I'd have my first snack at like 10:30, but I've had meetings through the morning, so having it now. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this, gonna sit into my next meeting, and I'll check in with you at lunchtime. Okay, it is now 12:30 and it's lunchtime, which is great because I am starting to get hungry. So let's pop down to the kitchen. So ignore my acne. It's gotten very red over the last couple of hours. I have been scratching. Yes, I will put the blame on myself for that, and I'm trying to stop, but it's just a habit. So I'm having a tofu rice bowl for lunch, and this is what the current situation is looking like. It's a mess, but that is okay because we're gonna make it together. I'm gonna set you down here and hope that you don't fall. Oh, stop it. I don't know how to turn the camera around, but I'm a grandma, so hoping you can see that. But look at her. And Winifred's also being pretty good. I think they're sad because it's hot today. I took you guys out this morning. I'm sorry, we can't go for another one right now. You guys are at an angle. I think that's better. Anyway, I was trying to think, because like I only had my snack at 11 and I'm hungry now, but I think my body gets so into routine. Like I'm used to having my snack at 10 or 10:30, and on days like today when my meetings get shifted around and I don't get to eat my snack until that little bit later, like it throws my body off, and I know it shouldn't, but that's just the way my body is, so sorry about it. So for lunch I'm having I've already said this, and I'm having like a tofu rice wellness bowl. So I've got this brown rice and quinoa. It's just like one of the quick microwavable rices. I just find that's easier and also less fuss with cleaning the rice pot at the start of the week. So I just put that into a bowl. I've learned through this process that I can't talk and do things, so there's going to be lots of periods of awkward silence, so I'll fill that with music or maybe some random thoughts. I don't know where I was going with that. I choose to have the brown rice and quinoa because it's got a little bit more, like, quinoa is really good on iron, and like the carbs in this brown rice and quinoa are pretty high. Like, I say that without knowing what actual rice carbs are like. I'll put it maybe there, but I just find it keeps me fuller for longer, and a little bit more just interesting than regular rice. So whatever works for you, but this is what I like having. So to the rice, I am making a lot of noise, but yesterday I just air fried some tofu. I didn't have a lot of time because yesterday I was working from home again and I had an appointment in the afternoon, so I'd been traveling on Sunday and I hadn't meal prepped anything, and then I didn't really have time yesterday to make lunch properly, so it's just got salt and pepper on it. But normally I add like paprika, turmeric, maybe a marinade. I have tried like a lemon pepper and herb, and that was pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. I feel that's not right because this looks like not enough tofu left over for the next 2 days. So I'm just gonna put that in and pretend like my math was working the other day. To this, I'm just gonna add a handful of spinach. Again, high in iron, good in fiber, which are both important for me as someone who's got endo and a few other hormonal issues. And also just, again, something that's going to keep me fuller longer and keep my stomach working the way it should. So I'm going to go microwave this and I'll be back in a second. I also realised I need to stop stopping the camera in between my thought bubbles because it just becomes very awkward. There's some very random cuts in there. And you know what? I want us to enjoy this awkward silence together. I need to learn to enjoy the awkward silence together. So I'm going to pan you down here. I'm going to let you have a view as I cut my cucumber. I don't know. Oh, and there's the microwave. I don't know if you need this view. I don't think anyone enjoys this sort of view, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. I don't know if anyone else's dogs are like this, but my dogs enjoy eating cucumber. They're very strange like that, but whatever makes them happy. They also really enjoy carrot, and I've discovered the other one, like you know which one I'm talking about. Winnie, youngest one, she enjoys things like kale, spinach. She'll just eat whatever you give her, really. And the oldest has just spat out the cucumber. That's okay, because I know that Winnie will eat it later because she is a garbage butts. Again, I need to stop with the awkward silences. It is as it implies, super duper awkward. And you guys are on an angle again. There's got to be a better way of doing this. She will do. I'm gonna go get my stuff out of the microwave. So I can't remember if I've already shown you what's going onto this bowl. Onto this bowl? Into this bowl. I'll explain this thought process again for anyone who didn't hear me the first time. Clearly just me. I didn't hear me the first time. So we've got some cucumber going on into, oh wow. Can you tell I only had 6 hours of sleep? Into the bowl. And then to that, I'm gonna add my shredded carrot. Again, using freedom because it's just a little bit easier at the start of the week. And on days like today when I'm sort of going in between meetings and in between doing things. So I use about like, I don't know, 50 grams of that. I put in a couple of handfuls. And then I've also got some canned edamame beans, already decanted, apparently. Wouldn't come off. And then to that, I'm just gonna add my pickled onions. Hello? It wasn't tearing. Tearing? I think it's tearing. That sounds absolutely foul. Okay, pickled onions added. I'm just gonna add the Kewpie. That sounds foul, but I make no apologies. So, I'm gonna turn you around. Give me a second. So, this is my lunch. So I've got the ingredients as I sort of noted. Like I've got the tofu, the rice, and all the vegetables. I've had this for like 3 weeks straight, so you guys probably have already actually seen this one. But I find it's such a filling meal, and it's sort of hitting my protein needs with the tofu, particularly because I'm having a slightly bigger than usual serve of tofu than what like the packet says, but it comes in packets of 3 and I wasn't about to freeze the rest of it, so I just made it last. And yeah, so like lots of fiber, lots of carbs, lots of protein, and hopefully that will keep me full. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my desk and eat the bowl. Well, not eat the bowl, but eat the food inside the bowl. And then I'll check back in with you for my next snack of the afternoon. Okay, so it's now 3:45 and I'm having my afternoon snack. I'm just having some Greek yogurt with some honey in it. Also some cherries. I don't know if that was English. I just had some cherries as well when I was in the kitchen making this. Probably gonna put them in, didn't bother. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then I'm probably gonna have a snack before I head off to hockey, but I've got an appointment beforehand and it's gonna be a bit of a cluster, so I'm gonna have to like rush to do it. So might check in if I do that, otherwise I will check in at dinner when I have then.